back with another episode of Real Life Movie Talk, episode 69 in fact.
69.
It is your boy Chris.
Blockbuster Ben.
John.
And
John.
Aceless.
Yeah.
special guest with
Takes
us.
effect.
John, why don't you introduce him? John, introduce John.
John Deucin.
This is my fuckboy cousin John.
Hello.
No, I'm just kidding. It's my cousin John P. He lives in Florida. Came up here for the weekend. Told him to check out the movie we're reviewing. And here he is.
I missed that nugget. I didn't realize you were only here for the weekend.
Yeah.
That's
Came
pretty
up
cool.
here just for the special guest.
Yep.
Nice.
He
It's
texted
potentially
John.
the last version of this that we did.
Yeah. True.
He texted John and said, "You want to drink this weekend? I'll fly up." And I said, "Sure." And then John
Got it.
out.
I'm
I
ready.
drink what you buy.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry, I have a 8:15 soccer game with Celine tomorrow morning. I cannot get
Are you
hammered.
playing?
No, but I have to get up at 6 to then get over there, get her, and then get her to the soccer game. So
Where is it?
Send
Like
her an
Hampstead?
Uber.
no, Middle River, but 30 minutes over, pick her up, then like 20 minutes back to like Parkville where the rec center is. So it's a long morning.
6 a.m. Okay, I got it.
Pretty sure.
Get
I was
myself
talking
ready.
to
Got to
John.
leave by 7.
Ben, you don't have to explain yourself to me.
Well, apparently I do. I
You
don't
did.
know.
I didn't. You didn't have to.
You
All right.
professional.
I did.
John, did
John.
John tell you to bring your top 5 movies? Because we always ask our guests to give the top 5 movies.
He did. He did.
Good man,
Do
John.
you want to do this first or that first?
Well, give us top 5 real
Yeah,
quick.
top
and then-
five.
I
Where
had,
you
to, I had to dig deep.
Okay.
Wait a second. I told him what's your top 5? He went easy. First thing he said was easy. I
Number
think you
one-
meant number
number
one.
one was easy.
That's why I needed to know.
Okay.
Number 1, Training Day.
So good.
Great movie. We reviewed
Any
it.
reason why? Like,
One
is there
of my
something
favorite
about it
actors.
that
It's
sticks
something
out?
about it.
Yeah.
Just, that's bad.
Is Ethan Hawke your favorite actor?
No. Denzel's up there. Ethan Hawke.
Dr. Dre.
Probably one of 2 movies I've seen with Ethan Hawke in it.
Yeah.
Denzel, though.
Yeah, of course.
Number 2, Goodfellas.
Great movie.
Fucking
Okay.
good.
Then we're going to stay on the same kind of topic. Donnie Brasco.
Okay,
Great
Johnny
one.
Depp.
Lesser known too, and people don't talk about
I
it.
think that might be Brasco.
So Fugazi.
It is, yeah.
Donnie Brasco. Brasco.
Yeah.
You're
Is that
Italian.
Fugazi?
You know what?
Fugazi,
His
Fugazi.
last name is Papale, so I'm not going to tell this Italian motherfucker how to say a name like that.
Fugazi, Fugazi.
Sure.
Right.
Potato.
Parmesan.
We're up to number 4 here.
Yeah. Yeah.
American Sniper.
Great
You
movie.
got to have a good war story movie in there. And then a bit of a funnier one, Old School.
Classic.
Old school.
Started the whole frat
I am
pack
so
era.
glad you
Yeah.
Farrell era.
I am so glad you didn't say Wedding Crashers.
Great.
God, I would have.
People love that movie.
The Catonian listeners.
It's
That's
a-
all Wedding Crashers.
Oh, they love it.
Do you like Wedding Crashers?
I love Wedding
Hell
Crashers.
yeah.
I wish they'd have made a part 2. But
Yeah.
They are making it.
No.
No.
Production.
That was a spoof.
Google it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's that spoof.
I'll Google
That's
that
long
shortly.
Ben, what'd you bring?
Okay, so first up, I was just going to bring this dessert that I have up here, but I also decided I wanted dinner. So, rang the bell, found out they brought back, I thought they were brand new, they brought back the, is this the right one? Yes.
Back for the second time.
The Flaming Hot Dorito Loco, Flaming Hot Cool Ranch Dorito
Now
Loco.
that may be
Taco.
new. 'Cause
Oh.
Is there anything on there?
Meat and cheese.
Mean cheese.
Yeah.
that's how I like
You
it.
don't wanna-
Yeah, that's all you need.
You want to doll that up like a Victorian whore?
This looks like somebody rolled a Dutch with a half a gram.
Are we
Yeah,
going
I mean-
taco
What are we
first?
gonna do with
Yeah,
this?
definitely taco first.
Taco first, John. Enjoy this segment.
I'm gonna have a clement taco.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I just, you got to end on sweet, I feel like, right? I mean, that's where you end.
Spicy up there.
Not
I like
too-
to mix that shit up.
We're adults, man.
Last time I went to
We
Applebee's,
can
I ordered
dessert
the
first.
chocolate brownie sundae first because Jen couldn't decide what she wanted.
Well,
And
that's
I-
pretty good.
Ready?
Yeah. I like that. I do like, I mean,
That's basically just chips and cheese.
What's his line right
You know
there?
what'd be crazy
what?
if they made chips out of that
They should.
shell. That would be cool.
Shell is pretty good. It's got a unique flavor to it. You can taste the Cool Ranch.
Are you now understanding my shellfish joke that I made earlier? Stop being shellfish.
Still,
Like a taco shell.
Try it.
Fish, shellfish.
okay.
Tough crowd.
I mean, I get it now. Like, it just,
No
why
carbs.
we're explaining it way after the fact.
and no calories.
No, go good. No calories.
Definitely no carbs, definitely no calories in these.
No protein.
Yeah, all protein.
There is half an ounce of meat and white cheese on there.
Well,
That does not entice me at all.
of the fast foods, like chains, Taco Bell is not as bad, right? Because it's not, at least it's not fried.
I have not eaten a Taco Bell in the 2020s. Any Taco Bell.
You haven't eaten a Taco Bell?
Not a single one.
Why?
What about taco?
Nope.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like Taco Bell.
Oh.
The last time I ate Taco Bell, Tim was here for some shit. Rob brought, well, it might have been, maybe, no, it was before 2020. Rob bought, wrong. Sean brought a box of tacos.
I was gonna say it's always Sean.
And
Yeah.
I was down here dealing, brought those little cinnamon
Drugs.
things, those cinnamon things.
Uh-huh.
Brought them down here. I passed the one bag out to everybody at the table.
Yeah.
She's like, I put a bag upstairs for you.
Now, 2 weeks ago.
Rob's drunk ass stayed the night. Woke up in the morning and fucking took the bag with him. I swear to God.
Love that.
I do love that. That's a power move right there.
I was like, what in the hell happened to these? I was the last one to go to bed. Everybody was down here. Him and Jeff were down here sleeping. I said, what the fuck happened? I know I didn't eat them.
Yeah.
I ate all the tacos, but I saved those because that's like you can have that with coffee.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're good. Not the cinnamon twist, the cinnamon balls with the cream.
The Cinnabon
Yeah,
things.
they're
Yeah.
so fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had big plans that morning, go to Dunkin' Donuts, come back. Nah.
None of that.
I went to Dunkin' Donuts, came back, no.
I can't believe you don't like Taco Bell. That blows my mind.
Yeah.
Did you see the taco you just had? It was
Did you taste the taco I just had?
I would order that again. I thought
Look
it
at
was
that.
good.
Pretty good, right?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get it, like, you gotta get, what's it called with the sour cream and shit in
We're
there?
just diving right in for
Chalupa?
Supreme.
You gotta go Supreme.
I just felt like if we were trying something, really all you need is the meat and the cheese. Like, because I feel like I want to get at least the flavor of the shell with all that.
Oh, you got plenty of that.
Because they put.
That's 80% shell,
Yeah,
my friend.
they put lettuce, so much lettuce on the Supreme. It's like that. At that point, then it's like just a
I
carrier.
can tell you an interesting part about the difference between that and the Supreme
Uh-huh.
is that I can take those toppings off. You ain't got a nair topping on that motherfucker.
I think it's pretty good. John, why are you hating on the tacos?
Because I can't eat a bunch of them. You piece of
God
shit.
damn.
I brought healthy snacks last week. This time drink cake from Taco Bell.
Did you? Well, okay, healthy is a stretch, yeah.
It is healthy to stretch.
Yeah, yeah. The other thing that's up here is I just got back from Louisiana, and a big thing that they have down there is something called king cake, and I had just heard of it.
Go off, King.
Huh?
Go off, King.
Yeah. When I was in Mississippi is when I first heard of it, like 3 weeks ago. I had a slice at this bar that we ate at, and it was pretty good. And it was similar to this with like the Bavarian filling. The traditional style is just like a cinnamon cake, I believe. But it's like a cake. I forget where the name comes from. But what they used to do was they would bake this little, like it was on the picture that I showed you. That little baby you saw that used to get.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like a little toy.
Bake the baby?
No, it's like a little plastic baby thing.
Some fava beans?
I'll put the picture up here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But that's how it was like fully decorated. And you see this little
Can you
baby.
eat the
right-
beads?
No.
Oh.
That's how like that little baby would used to be like baked into the cake. And the whole thing was you would bring it to a party or whatever, right? Cut it up. Whoever got the piece with the baby in it had to then buy the next one for the next like gathering. It was just like a luck
would've
of the
just
draw.
swallowed it.
Well, apparently some kid choked on it, and all these places that do it stop. They don't put the baby in the cake.
I feel like I've seen that on The Amazing Race before.
A baby cake?
Like as one of the challenges, eating through all the cake and you had to find a baby in it.
It's possible. I mean,
That's
it's
a real baby. Bro.
it's a big
bowl.
thing down there.
I think I've seen one of those races.
But this is from a bakery, a real small bakery in Alexandria, Louisiana, called Doce Vida Brazilian Bakery.
Can I stop you for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Did you order this to here, or did you bring this back?
Brought it back.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Oh, this
Sorry.
this bad boy traveled.
Okay.
Yep, picked it up yesterday, like kind of on the way to the airport. Yep,
Smells like a baby.
it's yeah, it's very. I think it's pretty good.
Just pretty good, or you lying?
Is it like Green Night good?
Yummy.
Never gonna let that.
It's gonna
fucking
take
go.
too long to digest.
I mean, it was almost a whole play here to describe there. Just this cake.
That's pretty
It's
good.
good. It's actually fantastic.
Really good.
Maybe it's called king cake because it's rich.
Maybe. I forget the fucking backstory, like mostly, but
Damn, man. That's pretty good.
yeah, I thought it was real good.
Like really sweet mashed potatoes with a topping.
Shout out to the bakery because
Shout
we
out.
sampled some other things like while we were in there.
Yeah.
Hope
And,
Russia lets us keep this when they
Only
win.
one time out. Save it for later.
Yeah. But
Still my face is full.
yeah,
It's like a donut cake.
yeah, I don't know, man. I just thought it was different. I never like. I mean, obviously I've had
Like,
it.
almost like, sorry.
No, it's like similar to a cheese Danish kind of, but like different and.
I get the donut thing too, but like almost not cooked. You know what I mean? Like they start to make the donut mold, the mix,
Yeah.
and then kind of cook it. But it's real dense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
Good
good. I'm
stuff.
glad you guys liked it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would love a glass of milk of that. And
Ooh,
I
milk
would probably
would be
actually
good.
do a little razzle
that
dazzle
protein
chocolate
shake
syrup
thing,
on top of there.
They have all different kinds. They make them with like fruit fillings and like again, just like the plain one. They do it all kinds of
They
ways.
should do like a hard candy center, like instead of like a Jolly Rancher.
Break your teeth
You know what I mean? Because then you can find that and still eat it.
and break your teeth.
Yeah, but I guess it'd be the same thing if you bite straight into that. That's
Well, I
also
mean, what do you not? I mean, what?
like say so if you bite in and you choke on the baby, a kid I guess could also choke on a hard ass Jolly Rancher or something.
Difference between the two.
I think they
two
should
is
put a
one with is,
firecracker in and then false string on each piece, and
Uh-huh.
then whatever cake explodes, then that person has to buy one next time.
Okay. I'll send Louisiana a letter and
Let me know how it goes.
yeah, yeah. Dear
Louisiana.
dear Louisiana.
Where did the king cake start?
Uh-huh.
As
That's
it gets
the Joker
made.
cake.
Right. Was there originally a baby in this?
Yeah. Okay. Have you guys been watching anything other than this movie we're reviewing
The
tonight?
fucking Peaky Blinders.
Okay.
So good.
Yep.
Reacher.
That just started.
Reacher. It's pretty good.
Is it?
I've already watched the whole first season.
Damn.
It's pretty good.
I like the Tom Cruise movies. And I think I've read one or two of the books.
So to jump in there, they kind of shit on Tom Cruise for playing. I was telling him earlier because
Yep.
in the books,
Yeah.
he's little.
Yeah.
Did you tell me that?
That's possible. Cause
Oh no, it's a Duke Grado.
This new guy's
I
like
expect you
John
to know.
Cena
that.
sized.
He's bigger than him though, but he's more like haystack style.
It's huge.
and he fits the description that he's given in the books, right? The guy, Reacher in the books is a monster.
He's a massive.
Yeah. I watched The Slow Hustle on the way back, that documentary that Tucker was talking about
Yeah.
Sean Suter. It's just wild, man. I mean, it's like, but we go down this rabbit hole all the time, but Baltimore is just a wild, wild place.
Welcome back, Tom.
And they continue.
Having beer.
He lives in fucking Florida.
Yeah.
All the crazy
Also-
shit happens in Florida. Everybody down there needs some milk. Bath salts, fucking Dade County. You got all kinds of crazy.
They got a radio show down there, and every time it starts off, it says Florida Man. It's the Florida Man segment. Everything starts off Florida Man does something crazy.
It's almost
something
redundant.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because you live
It's
in
pretty
Florida.
awesome.
That's one of the best things to Google. If you just Google Florida Man and see what comes up, it's
Yep.
a real fun game to play.
You could just do which one of these is Florida Man.
yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
Switch it up a little bit.
Like a two truths and a lie type thing. Like which one of these are?
Corrupt politician. Oh no, that's bull.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
I don't know. They say this similar shit about your governor, right?
No.
They love his
My governor's the
No,
next
not
president.
yours.
I was gonna say,
not
they talk about him as
not
a
your,
runner.
not your state.
He's the next president.
But I know some of the other states don't fuck with him that much.
I like the dude with the eye patch from Texas.
He's a senator or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
Crenshaw?
for president.
Crenshaw.
Oh,
Isn't he-
yeah,
wasn't he
yeah.
the one that got blasted for like disappearing during?
No.
Yeah, he went on vacation.
That
when they
wasn't
got. Yes, it was.
That wasn't.
He went on vacation when Texas got shut down.
I
by
know that
storm.
wasn't him. That was
No.
the mayor of Texas.
You're thinking of Ted Cruz, I think.
Yeah,
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz.
Yeah, it's
Hank
totally
Crenshaw.
different
That's
people.
what I
He was on a
Yeah.
family vacation.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I like Ted Cruz too now, these days. But not so much back then.
Okay.
Okay, political talk is over.
Yeah, we can skip. we
Stop being a
don't
jackass.
normally do that, but sometimes every now and then you gotta.
When in Rome.
Yeah. Still know what that means, but yeah.
San Diego.
Okay,
Maybe
so let's
we should
jump.
rewatch that.
Yeah, what a great one. Let's jump into the movie review though.
Okay.
Do that. So Jackass Forever just came out last week, I believe. Directed by a man named Jeff Tremaine, who is prevalent throughout the movie. It is about an hour and a half long, hour 25, I think, exactly. Hour 36, excuse me.
Tighten up.
Yeah, tighten it up. The plot is basically non-existent.
Oh, there's a plot.
No, it's just
You come as close to killing everyone
yeah,
or making them sick as you can
Yeah.
without actually killing them.
yeah. And it's got all the guys except
Bam
Bam,
Margera.
except
He's
Bam.
suing this.
So
Is he?
Do you know about this? What happened with that story?
No.
So you told me that he wasn't in there. So then I kind of looked into it a little bit. Do you know what happened?
He got real drunk and they were like, hey, fuck you.
No. So he had to sign a contract because he was fucking up on alcohol and drugs.
Right.
That he would not use any substances, and they would test him before the movie started. Well, he popped positive for Adderall. But apparently he's prescribed Adderall. Either way, they put it in the fucking contract. No,
I wouldn't have
Prescription
popped
or
fucking
anything?
I think that's
Oh,
how they're trying
wow.
to say they worded it, and I think he's
they're
saying
friends
that
forever.
that's not
man.
the case.
Adderall, you don't not let them go for that.
I would let everyone do Adderall if they could.
Yeah, that's
You
wild.
disagreeing with me.
That's the
Giving this
one.
face to say no.
That's what I was
So
saying.
you agreed with me, but
They
you
never kicked Steve out for doing all the whippets and all, but they kicked Bam out for being drunk and taking his
Hey, we're sober now. Bam, catch up. Yeah, it's pretty screwed up.
Yeah, I mean that's what I heard. That's what What I found.
Okay. That's interesting. But yeah, all the heavy hitters are back. They had some people I didn't recognize either. They had some women that are they
They're new. They're new.
It's a new crew.
Yeah. That's what it said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I was like, I don't remember them, but I couldn't remember the opening credits. Like, there's so many fucking people. It was
The last time the movie was out, those kids, they were like 10.
Poopies is my new favorite.
Literally 10
Oh,
years ago.
Poopies, but and so the women too, right? That was all part of the new thing. Okay.
The Scorpion Girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's awesome.
That thing.
She is awesome.
Yeah.
That was a tough
Yeah.
match.
But okay.
Sorry, I finished.
No, that's
the
it.
accolades.
No, there's no accolades for this.
Who are the writers?
They're, dude.
You think it's gonna get nominated, Ben?
The writers, they don't even have writers. It just says concepts by
What's that Guild Award? Is that what there's?
Eric Andre, who was Wee Man.
I wish he was more prevalent in the movie, honestly.
He's fat now.
Eric Andre.
He got fat.
Yeah.
Guess he's always kind of been fat.
Are we thinking about the same person?
Wee Man?
No.
Eric Andre's the mixed guy.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about Wee Man.
Yeah.
Didn't you just
That's
say
a
Wee
different
Man?
person.
I said both of them.
You said Eric Andre.
He said Wee Man.
Yeah, I said both of them. I said both names.
I wish Eric Andre was more prevalent in the movie. is what
Yeah.
I have to say.
Who's that kid?
The light-skinned dude that gets punched by the thing
Yep.
at the coffee.
Yep.
Oh, the
Yeah.
interview guy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
crazy in his own shows. I wish he was a little bit of that.
There's
Yeah.
a few different stars in the movie. I didn't
Tony
expect
Hawk.
to see.
Tony Hawk. That was Tony
Very
Hawk.
beginning.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
God, he's weird.
He got whacked into the pool. Pretty
Yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't. He's not. For being a star, like, he did not do well in that predicament. His verbiage was not very good. He couldn't get his point across very well.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was very boring to me.
Well, before the Eminem dispute, he probably would have been better.
Jalen Ramsey was in it.
Jalen Ramsey, Rob Dyrdek, Tyler the Creator. There's a lot of like big names. That
Small
was,
side note: did you notice Rob Dyrdek was wearing Nikes instead of DCs?
I did notice that actually. Yeah,
Very first thing I saw, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Says something to him.
got to be a contract, right? Got to like maybe sponsor or
Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know what happened to him in DC. That's his company, yeah.
DC,
He had a part of it.
Part of it, right?
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if he got out of that or what.
He's
or
crazy.
he just felt like wearing Nikes.
Not crazy. He's wild.
Yeah,
He
I
goes-
used to
wild and
love
crazy
his show,
kid,
man.
He's been going to genetic therapy for like 6 years
Yeah.
to try and make his genes genetics
Be a
last
woman?
as long as he can. He wants to live to be 130.
Well, advances in modern science. His
I
high
don't
level
know.
of income.
He's a real believer in that speaking into existence shit.
Uh-huh.
Good for him. Hey, live forever, my guy.
Okay. General thoughts. What did you guys think of the movie overall? Give it to me.
I'll tell you what. I laughed a lot,
Uh-huh.
and I laughed more thinking about you having to watch.
Both of us. Both of us.
I was watching some of these scenes, and I was like, "Oh, I hope Ben saw this alone."
Literally, we looked at each other like, how uncomfortable is Ben sitting in that seat right now?
Oh my goodness.
I thought it was
How
great.
not laughing is he right? You're right. Some of the stuff wasn't even funny. We just were like, oh my god, Ben is probably cringing right now. I'm going to change my favorite nude scene in the
Oh,
awards.
come
I can
on.
tell you that right now.
Where were you at? What'd you think?
Hilarious too. in my
Okay.
opinion.
I thought it was funny. I laughed the whole movie. There was a lot of.
Don't talk about what you don't like though.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we say
we'll
that.
skip that part. It was about as funny as the rest of the Jackass movies I've seen.
Okay.
You know, when you go to the movie theater and there's a lot of people in the movies, it kind of enhances it a little bit. I mean, the last
Laughter's
show,
contagious.
there was about 4 teenagers smoking a vape in front of me the whole time, and that was it in the whole theater. So I was,
You contacted
I was kind
them?
of annoyed, but I laughed the whole time. So I thought it was.
Were they laughing?
They were talking the whole time. It
Asshole.
was really pissed me
Ben
off.
would have
man.
a conniption.
Really pissed me off.
Even with that movie, shut the fuck up. Respect
Yeah.
theater etiquette, man.
Laugh. That movie, I want the crowd to laugh at.
Laugh,
Yeah.
but don't sit there and talk.
We had about 12 people. Everybody was dying laughing.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think we laughed louder, and I think it helped. Honestly,
Yeah, yeah.
there's certain times where we're loud in theaters, and I'm like, oh. But this time we were laughing, and they were laughing.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
a fun movie.
So
I liked it.
Exactly what I expected out of Jack.
Yes.
Just more dicks.
I do, that was one thing we said leaving the theater.
Who's
my,
leaving?
Me and my 2 colleagues, and we went and saw the movie together. James, I looked at him.
Were they both male?
No, male, female.
Okay.
Yep.
Good perspective.
Yeah, yeah. And then, again, she was laughing, he was laughing, but we were also like cringy moments, whatever. But like, I remembered that they play it fast and lose dicks out, whatever. But when it was over, I was like, they went hard with that, right? Like, I mean, over the top with it. And I was
Extra
like,
dick stuff.
man, that's like, what do we, I was a little like, okay, that's a bit much, but all right, whatever. But I laughed. I did think it was funny. It was exactly what it was supposed to be.
I'm listening.
And I don't remember all the other ones. I can't tell. Man, looking back, I can't tell you.
Were you a Jackass fan?
It was fine. You know, like I watched it. No. I liked it. Like I would watch it with my friends because I would go. Everybody loved it when we were growing up. So like they would put it on. I'd sit and laugh, but I was never like a Jackass guy. There was the other one. What's the other one? CKY.
Yeah, the original.
So that I don't remember any skits other than this one skit from a CKY movie where they're like on the side of a like 2-lane highway, and this dude runs up and kicks a soccer ball so hard at a passing car. I mean, and it drills this thing, and I don't know why I thought it was so funny, but I did. But everything else I don't remember.
Plural of moose.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, yeah, it was fine. It was okay. I would say.
Did you expect anything different?
Nope.
Right. So
less penis, probably.
A little bit less than they gave
part
us.
of your brain has to go, what can they do? You know what I mean? And not make it the same shit they've done before. They did a lot of stuff they've done
Some
before.
of the stuff was new, though.
I know, but I'm just saying.
And that was the funny stuff. The new stuff was the funny
At some point, some of it becomes, it's a little bit, but this is a movie, you know what I mean? So, like, when they were doing the TV shows, they couldn't show their dicks. Now they had the opportunity to go as hard as they want.
Balls to the wall.
They did. There's at least
that opening scene.
5 different dicks in this.
That opening scene is amazing.
Not just scenes, 5 different people's dicks. There's a lot of dicks.
Forget about the dicks, there's a lot of balls.
And ball sacks as well, yep.
I don't mind ball sacks.
Okay.
I thought that scene was hilarious.
The opening scene was
The
amazing.
punching one where he's got saws all on him.
So good. That's an actual, it wasn't a sawzall. That was like an actual gun thing that they built.
Oh, I thought it was 2 sawzalls.
It looked like a
Okay.
sawzall.
Put together, yeah.
Ah, fuck me.
But hey, look, so we can just jump into spoilers, like it's Jackass, whatever.
There's
but
no other way to do it because
we're going to talk about the
it's
scenes.
not like link. There's no names.
Every scene is a spoiler.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you don't want to know what's coming,
Just
pause
go
and
watch
go
the
watch
damn
it.
It's the spoiler alert. It's the penis.
Yeah.
That's what's coming.
So
A few do.
So, first up, we're gonna start with some likes. I would say for me, one of the ones I liked the most, like the skit, was the with what's the black dude's name? The young guy.
I can't think of it either. The one where his dad's
So the scene with his dad,
Where the Crunchy Black.
yeah, yes,
King Black.
King Black.
yes,
That's where the cake comes from.
Black King, something like that.
King Black.
Black King.
He's
He's a former gang member.
Yeah, in jail
And
for a long
prison,
time.
not jail.
Yeah,
Prison.
20 years.
oh, prison. Yeah, excuse me.
Former gangbanger.
Yeah,
Is reformed now.
a hard motherfucker. So like for him to be on set with these idiots, right? So that, but you see what it can do to someone who they build this guy up to be whatever, and then the skit is they put on these glass helmets. And there's a tube that connects them, and they drop a tarantula or a spider in it, and you gotta blow.
Yeah.
You gotta blow it, and whatever one it whoever blows harder, it lands in the other helmet. That person has to let the spider bite him. So he ends up losing, but they flip it on the other guy.
He grabbed the shit out of that wild.
He ripped his arm out of the duct tape.
So when they took the helmet off and it was like done, and he realized he didn't have to like have the spider bite him. There's this small moment where he like looks up to
the Lord.
And it was just so quick, and it was hysterical, man. Like, yes, man. Like, and there was this black woman sitting behind us, and she caught it too, and she lost it. Like, it was like me and her were the only ones that like realized what happened.
He just thanked Jesus.
Yeah,
for the
dude.
first time. He is religious from that point on.
It's interesting you say that because this is like the first movie where you see people sell their souls for fame.
Yeah,
Like, they risk their life and everything just for fame and attention. And that's what he did. Like, his biggest fear was insects, but just to be in a movie, he's like, I'll endure. It's pretty wild to think about that perspective. Then you look at God like, thank you, but you're really selling your soul.
Do you remember
to
the
someone
scene
else.
later in the movie where his kid was like, damn, I'm gonna lose my reputation now because my dad looks like a sissy.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a gang banger.
Damn, I'm ashamed of you right now.
What did he say? He lost your gangster card.
Yeah, something like that.
Hell yeah.
Why can't I find this dude's name?
He was
Everest,
one of the
right?
main
Or
guys.
something
It
like
was
that?
something like that.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
I just remember poopies.
This is very.
Yeah.
What was your favorite scene?
Yeah,
What was your
go
favorite
for
part
it.
of the movie?
My favorite scene was where they were in the room, they turned out the lights, and they thought there was a snake in the cooler.
Oh my god, that was so fucking funny.
Not only do they freak out there, but then when they think they find an escape to get through the other door, they run into pots and pans and mouse traps
In their head.
and thumbtacks.
That was
One of my favorite lines in the whole movie.
Was it that?
Well, right, that exact scene. I don't want to use it yet, but
Right.
because I have a couple, but it's one of my favorite parts of that movie is that scene. So the setup of it is Johnny Knoxville takes him into a room. This nature guy brings in this fucking rattlesnake, which is he tells him straight up, if it bites you, it will basically kill you unless you have the antivenom, right? So then he's like, all right, we're gonna go get everybody mics. They bring him back in there, and
they're not supposed to be in the skit. They're just there to watch.
Right? They think that they're just gonna be on the couch watching somebody else try to kiss the snake, and then when they come back in, it's 2 at a time. They shut the door and turn the lights off, and Johnny Knoxville's in there with night vision goggles, throwing shit at him, zapping him with tasers, and then all of a sudden they take the snake out of the container out and put a fake one in there. So then when the lights are off, he knocks it over and he starts panicking like he really knocked the snake thing over, and he's got a fake snake and he's going, oh, it's good because it's not just 2 guys, it's like 3 teams of 2, so you get to see everybody's reaction.
The best part of that whole thing for me is they get something and they stab one of the guys with it, and like, oh shit, he got bit, we gotta get him out. Hey, come on, turn it on, he got bit. He walks him into the room and he gets smacked in the face with a pan and then falls into all this other stuff. Goddamn.
You said that's the YouTube star, right? Who always rolls in all the pins?
Yeah, he just got famous by jumping under like tacks and tables. And
you could tell that he really thought he got bit there because he got him with something sharp. And he goes from it being a skit to him going, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm dying.
I think that was the cattle prong thing. It's like electric on the end and kind of feels like a snake.
Yeah, because the one dude steals it. And he's like, oh, I got a weapon now.
Aaron McGee.
I'm just gonna do the line because he stands up right after that. Johnny Knoxville gets it back and he stands up and he's like, ooh, a door, it's unlocked. And he's like, how convenient. I'm not going in there. He's like, come with me. Bing. Head right into the fucking pan, dude. This shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
That's my favorite scene.
That's definitely I think that's one of the funniest scenes because it's probably 6, 8, 10 minutes of this of all their reactions in here.
And it just keeps getting worse. It's so funny.
Oh yeah.
It's just like friends playing really, really extreme pranks on each other.
Extreme is the right word.
The last prank of the movie with the bear was scary as shit.
I feel bad for him. That dude got it the worst.
The whole movie.
Yeah.
So the scene that you're talking about earlier, where the Crunchy Black had to do the the spider thing, he lost, and they still bit the other guy. Bit him right on his nipple. That'll be the new. I think. So the one thing I do like is how they're kind of transitioning into this new group. And they definitely took a big step back as far as the stunts that they were in.
New stars.
Well, they're old and beat up.
Except Knoxville, when he took that fucking hit from that bull.
Well,
that's one of my favorite scenes.
Well, I think that's an homage, obviously, to the time that he did it before, and this is like his last great hurrah. That's definitely one of my
thought he was dead.
2 hilarious lines in that one too.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Party Boy, the other guy poopies.
No, Johnny Knoxville had it.
What?
Johnny Knoxville.
After?
Yeah.
Say what?
Oh, well, he stood up and he went, that bull didn't like magic.
Was that him?
I thought it was Johnny.
No, it was Poopies. He was knocked the fuck out.
Oh,
it was the guy that was next to Party
Boy.
Boy, because Party Boy was like, that was a really unfair fight. A really one-sided fight. I was dying, and that's when the guy Poopy was like, I don't think that bull liked magic. This shit was, it was funny, like, all the way to the end. The production level was pretty big. That last scene was huge. There's bombs and man shooting fucking little cannons.
That little mini tank.
Did you see the fat guy's bruise on his belly?
Yeah.
From the opening scene cannonball? Yeah. Preston.
Yeah, oh my
I love when they come in there, like, after they beat his balls with the thing, and he goes, hey, they said we're going to need another tick.
I do. When I'm watching that guy,
the other guy comes and pulls his nuts down and walks by his buddy and goes, he wipes his fucking hands on it.
Like, that guy, Preston, man, I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? Like you really think they need another take? Like, what is wrong with you?
I like the one scene where he shit his pants and he's like,
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
He's like, you shit our pants because he was wearing somebody else's costume.
Wee man's walking him away. He's like, yeah, I appreciate it. Vacation. I was ready for another one.
Vacation. So you said your likes. Did you say your likes?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Pretty sure.
All right.
Favorite scene? I don't think you said your favorite scene.
Well, it kind of like ties in together.
My favorite scene's the dark one, the same one, but I also like the bull.
Yeah.
That's Johnny he gets destroyed.
How much money do you think they spent on that cannon for one scene?
And how much do they make on this? That's the better question for me. Is like, how much money are they getting on this?
Well, we'll know soon.
Yeah.
They probably all have like stock invested in it.
Yeah. I don't know how the contracts are written out, but Johnny Knoxville is definitely
very wealthy man.
He's making the most out of all of them for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it can't. Who does they can't be too rich because I don't know how much money MGK makes or made, but what's his name definitely says you're way richer than me in that scene.
Oh yeah,
Steve-O.
So that part I thought was funny too. They put him on this. They put Steve-O and MGK on these pedal bikes. They have no handlebars, and there's this hand that goes around, and as you pedal, it brings the hand back, and whoever pedals the fastest, it opens the other person's hand.
Well, that's what was happening.
No,
If
they
you
were
watch-
opening their own hand,
Steve-O.
and that's at the end. He's like, "You said I was opening his hand," and he's like, "Maybe I had that backwards."
Yeah.
So MGK beats him, but he fucking knocks himself off.
But if you watch it though, MGK like barely pedaled through. Like he's drinking and then he throws his
try to
drink.
take his shirt off.
Steve-O's going hard the
Oh,
entire time. I don't know if it was set up for him to lose, but
probably because he smacked him with it right away.
and it was a good hit. He's the only celebrity that really took anything. Like Deerdeck was just there watching.
Tony Hawk just fell over.
Tony Hawk was just in the opening scene.
Tyler the Creator sat on that electric bench.
Yeah,
on the
that's
piano. He
true.
got it
Which
pretty
must have
That's
been
true.
twice. He sat on there twice.
Yeah.
He said, "Jeff, come sit on this bench." Fucking zapped the shit. He said, "What? Is this the gun?"
yeah.
Zapped the shit out of him.
That was probably another favorite part.
It was
of mine.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Tyler the Creator.
So let's do some dislikes then. Anything you guys didn't like?
Can I start?
Yes,
No, you
please.
start. You start.
I think
All right, I didn't like.
starting off with the Dickosaurus.
I don't like
mean,
people
it
getting
was,
cut off.
it was either laughing or dick. Laughing, dick. It was way too much dick for
One of
me.
my favorite
I
last
did like the
scenes was
squishy
right there.
dick though, because I never knew a dick could, you could.
That's
squish
one.
a
I was
dick
gonna
like
say that's one of my favorite scenes when Knoxville
Paddle
bends
dick.
over and does the paddle
Paddle
with
dick,
the ball. So you guys ever play the game with the paddle and the ball and the string that's connected to it? Well, Party Boy takes this 2 pieces of plastic and screws them down and flattens his dick completely. He looks at it and goes, "I didn't even know it could get that flat. It doesn't even hurt. That's the scary part."
I
And
think
he can't get it to work. And Johnny Knoxville, dude, oh shit.
he's got to be broken because
I-
I don't think that's actually possible.
I forgot my actual favorite part.
Okay.
When Johnny
Rewind.
this is probably my favorite part. End line. Johnny Knoxville comes out and he's like, "What we have here is 5 gallons of pig semen."
That's one of my favorite lines.
And he's like, when they come out, they're going to be doing some stuff and they're going to think it's milk during the interviews. And Party Boy picks it up and goes, and Jeff just pans the camera over to his face and he goes, "What? Why are you looking at me like that?" I'm talking about drinks over half of this motherfucker. He goes, "Yep, that's definitely semen." He said, "And being somebody who drank horse semen before, I definitely prefer this." I was fucking done, dude. That guy he's insane.
Yeah, insane is also a good word.
Yeah, he is insane.
Yeah. But back to the
Dislikes.
yeah,
That
and
was
and you said too much dick, right? Yeah.
A
So
little too much dick.
a little too much, and the glass thing.
Oh, it's definitely too much dick.
It was just enough.
But when I first saw the monster and I went, "Oh, that's a dick," I thought that was hilarious.
I said it before it started. I was like, there's dick open scene, gotta be.
And it's like just a huge production around a dick monster. Such a Jackass thing to do.
Yeah. Because you would think when you saw it, because of like the background and everything, you would know that it's a dick, but they could have like photoshopped it in there. You wouldn't think he's doing like Muppet style stuff with these hands and moving.
That turtle got him good.
Dude,
though.
the turtle part made it so. I thought I didn't mind what they did. I just thought it was way too long.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
the opening scene
when
is
is
way
this
too
movie going to start?
Oh, the opening sequence.
Yes,
it was
so
long.
yeah.
They could have chopped that down. They didn't need Jalen Ramsey tackling
10
people.
minutes.
I didn't need to see.
for 2 seconds.
Right, I didn't.
Well, you could have kept him in it. Just cut the
Oh, yeah,
rest.
just
of it.
speed it. I don't need to see these guys flying in. Like, I just thought it would have been funny if it was shorter. There was just too much. Like, I started to build up the laughter thing, and I was like, oh. And you started to laugh again, and but if they shorten that up, get rid of some of the bullshit, your laughter will build all the way to the dick bite.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It'll be funnier. Not that it wasn't funny when that fucking turtle bit his dick, because that's definitely one of the characters that Godzilla fights,
Yeah.
and this was Coxzilla.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they were just trying to meet that hour and 30-minute mark for a movie or something. You know, I don't know.
I like the bike
It
ramp.
was too
shit.
long. The what?
The bike ramp thing.
That was really funny. I was laughing hard at that.
There was some cool stuff too. Some really cool stunts. The fans with the what's your
Yeah,
name?
the
Ernest.
parachute.
What's the guy's name?
We haven't
Everest?
figured it out yet.
You did. No, you
Ernie?
just said.
Which one?
No,
Everest, the light skinned dude.
he called him Presley.
Presley.
That's
Presley.
the big dude.
Preston Lacey. Preston.
Preston's the fat guy, right?
That's the fat guy with the
One of them,
Sawzall
yeah.
thing.
Now they got the new fat guy too. So.
Yeah.
But when he was the first one to go, that sumbitch flew like 50 goddamn feet.
Mm-hmm.
He was tough as shit. Everything that he rode down, he's like, let's do that again.
Yeah.
When he rode the fat guy down the one time,
That was
Poopy
really
rode
fun.
him down. Dude, that was so goddamn fun.
Johnny Knoxville out of the canyon was impressive. Like,
That
how
was
do you
good-
get that
that's
much
good
propulsion?
form. Good form.
That was just cool, yeah. I love
Even
that.
Johnny Knoxville, yeah, how much fucking money did they spend for the cannon for one shot? Somebody probably just gave it to him and they listed it in the credits or something.
Yeah, some guy in New Mexico with this property. He's like, I got a cannon. You want to shoot yourself out?
Sure.
I cannon
Yeah.
it. They just the same way like in Bad Boys 2 when they
donate
found that
houses.
mansion to blow up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just looked around, they found something.
Uh-huh.
People were going to demo it, and then they blew that up. So something like this, the guy was probably like, hey, if you mention our name in the credits for the circus act or our act.
Uh-huh.
You know,
That's
I said it
also-
big as shit on
I
that.
think.
That's also cool. I never knew that nugget about
Just now?
those two.
Until just now?
Yep. That's
Yeah,
a pretty
You heard that?
That's the first time I
The
ever.
dude donated his $5 million house.
Well,
If
he
you
was
get blown
gonna
up.
demo it.
Oh,
And
well.
somehow they got a hold of it.
That's so sick.
One of the production people.
That's why it looks so real.
It's a real book, yeah.
Because it is.
Hell yeah. It should have won greatest action movie of all time last year, you bastards.
It was up
What I
there.
picked?
John Wick 1.
Terrible choice.
I didn't like that either.
Okay.
I mean,
The
I
second
did.
Jackass, Johnny does something similar. He's on a rocket, and he's supposed to get shot into the lake.
Yeah, he tries
and
to
a
ride
fucking
the rocket.
piece blows out the side.
Oh, yeah,
right
yeah.
next to him.
Yeah.
Would have killed him easily. He was like, "Look how close to death I was." So to see him get back out there, good for you, my guy.
The fact that his old hair. Also, how many times did he change his hair color?
Yeah, he'd be dying.
He went
and let me
silver,
grow
black,
hair.
and I know there was like a reddish one in
Love
there,
it.
which is hilarious. to me.
Yeah.
I like that little nuance during the movie.
Dislike?
I feel like they're past their prime,
Mm-hmm.
so they're not as Hollywood. I feel like if this movie was made 10 years ago, they would have fucked with the celebrities more. Like, they got a little shots and stuff, but every time they invited somebody on set, they would destroy those people.
Mm.
Like, I can remember putting people in limos and dropping, like, bees' nests and shit, like,
Oh yeah.
real bad shit to fuck you all up. But in this one, sorry for my language, but in this one, I feel like they treated celebrities like celebrities.
Yeah.
Like, you give them a little shock, or if you lose, you're gonna get slapped. I want them going to that coffee stand and getting punched in the face with the things. The whole movie. Personally.
I mean, and I don't disagree with you, but I think some of that might have to do with how popular they were then, because they had the show and
Yeah,
the
they just
movies.
feel washed up.
And yeah, now they're not. Now they're lucky just to get Tyler the Creator and Tony Hawk and Jalen Ramsey on there.
Rob did it.
Because
They're not me off the most.
they're not coming on. Yeah, I really wish he would have did something.
Did nothing.
Yeah, he does ridiculous.
And he's like
all he
the
did was
face
say
of MTV.
Musical
so
chairs. And they all
he didn't
got
even do
one.
anything. He
He
didn't even
probably-
decide the button.
He probably produced the movie.
And
he
them
probably had
chairs
big
sucked too.
shares.
Yeah, them chairs sucked. They didn't even fly.
Wee Man did fall into the cable.
Hit his head on the pipes.
Yeah.
I like when in the furniture store.
Yeah, that was
shoots
funny.
that dude into the ceiling.
Even seeing that in the trailer, I still laughed at that.
It was
That was
funny.
great.
Yeah.
They should have.
When they showed the second angle from the side, when you really see how far into that goddamn ceiling he goes.
Irving Zisman. Yeah. Bad
Irving.
grandpa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him.
I
Good memory.
did not like
All
the
the penises.
semen thing. Like when he drank that.
What I just said?
Yes.
My favorite scene.
Son, when he drank that,
Yep.
I like it
That's
so
it.
much more now.
I literally thought I was gonna throw
Yeah.
up. I was like, that is disgusting. Like he just gulped it. Like he knew what it was, and I was. I mean, it was.
Can I tell you how insane I am? My brain went, I wonder what that tastes like.
Oh no!
Very first thing
dude.
that came
Yeah.
up.
No.
Not like I want to taste it. I'm just saying I wonder what that tastes like.
God, fucking awful. Probably.
What if you fed the pig a bunch of pineapple? I've heard.
Or how
I've heard
about
good
when,
things.
I've
how about
only
when they
heard-
dumped the 5 gallons on the guy's head and they watch it in
Oh.
slow motion and it's like, wait for it. And you see a drop go in his mouth. Yep, he got something in his
That-
I
mouth.
wonder why they wouldn't let me wear my fancy hat.
That was also very funny. Watch the slow mo. Watch the slow mo. That was really good.
Yeah, I still wish they would have done stuff with the public as well. Because I feel like all the other ones, they fuck with the public a bit.
Everybody just knows who they are
Can-
these days.
can
so
I say-
it's kind of hard to prank people.
That might be my dislike. I felt like every single scene where it wasn't the actors was staged. Every one of them.
Yeah.
The yard sale where he sat on the toilet,
Yeah,
all those
yeah.
seemed like actors. How in the hell did the furniture store scene, how did they set up those workers and get that scaffolding in there and that fucking bouncing thing? Unless they were
That's a
just
good
10
point.
people.
That's a good
They
point.
definitely hadn't worked there before. Like the lady who does the That was my least favorite scene. The lady who does when he's working on the power lines and falls.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's definitely scripted.
Yeah.
Nobody's just coming over to your truck and fucking with
Gonna
the levers.
start messing with the levers.
Never
and
in
the-
their lives are they
Yeah.
doing that, and she doesn't go, "Oh, let me call somebody." She just keeps trying to fuck with him. Like every
good
scene
point.
that wasn't the actors felt like acting.
But you could get creative about it.
Yeah.
Like, I want some of that. I want him to get arrested. Like, the old school stuff. I don't know. The first episode of Jackass I ever saw was the greatest thing, one of the greatest skits I've ever seen. But it was back in the day, and it was the coin fairy. He would follow meter maids around and put coins in the meters before he could get to
funny
them.
as shit.
Really?
That's
and they
awesome. I
literally
forgot all
tried
about
to
that.
arrest him for
I
it.
forgot all
Like, he
about
would
that.
just follow her around, and when she'd go up to a meter, he'd put a quarter in it
I fucking
and just
forgot
walk
all
away.
about it.
That's hysterical.
That's
That's
great.
awesome.
A great
That's
skit.
still a good
Yeah.
skit now.
Yeah.
You just go up and do fucking
Park Mobile. Park Mobile. Oh.
Cost you $1 billion.
It would,
DC.
yeah, yeah.
That would be hilarious. to
She
do for
literally
them.
told him it was illegal. He was like, "How is this illegal?"
Yeah.
What did they ever arrest him?
The cops made him stop.
Oh, wow.
I like when the Oldwood scene where they put the toy car in his ass. And
Oh, I
he
In the condom. Oh,
He doesn't like that scene.
Yeah, I remember that.
so you have a toy car in your ass.
Any lines? I know we've kind of hit some, but were there any other lines that like really made you guys laugh?
Yep.
I
That
just
tastes like semen.
That's a funny one.
yeah.
It's so funny.
Yep. That's semen.
It didn't make me laugh, but I just thought it was really wild when the one dude, the guy that got it the worst, I forget his name, was about to get punched.
Johnny Knoxville.
Was about to get punched with the cup on
Nick Guano.
by the heavyweight.
Yeah.
And Steve was like, I just looked it up. This guy punching you and then or
It's like getting hit by
a Ford Escort at 70 miles an hour or
80.
something.
You're at 80 fucking miles
I was
an
like,
hour.
holy! And dude, there's a moment
He has the hardest knockout in UFC history.
when he hits him and like they do the slow mo. There's a moment where it's like, you know, normally you get knocked out from getting punched in the face. It looked like he got knocked out. Like, and he was like, he went down so hard.
My dog just did something here.
Yeah, so I like that line. I thought that was pretty wild.
My favorite line was I don't think that bull likes magic.
Yeah, yeah.
You did live.
But then when Johnny Knoxville comes to, because he's completely knocked out, he went, the trick was I was supposed to pour milk in my hat, and then no milk was supposed to come out. Did milk come out of my hat?
What if he had died, man?
He could have easily.
Yeah, what if he had died? Do you think they put that in the movie?
No.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
think he showed him dying.
No?
No.
No.
I
don't know.
If
I
he
mean-
dies, I don't think they come out with the movie.
Really?
honestly.
No, I bet they still do.
Like, if one of the noobs dies, like if that girl died, I think they still come out with it, but not.
I'm
if
excited
Johnny
to see her
dies.
do more stuff. I want to start seeing.
She's
some of
too
her,
wild,
Her
though.
boobs.
You gotta see some of her. I want to see fear, even if it's not real. Pretend.
Yeah,
Because
she
it
ain't
makes
scared
it
of
better.
anything.
She's just like,
she'll do anything you ask her to do.
Scorpion sting me.
Is that...
Can we do it all? Yeah.
So wait, how do you know she'll do anything?
Because she never says
That's
no
how
to
she's
anything
seen
the
in
entire
the
time,
show.
and she also
Oh.
is very nonchalant about it.
Yeah, I need
kind
to
of
see
like
the
Party
fear.
Boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's never nervous about it. They should have put her ass in there with the bear.
I
That was a
also-
fucking hilarious scene.
I also didn't like Party Boy's commentary. I think he thought he was funnier than he was. I don't think his jokes were landing too well.
I mean, these guys aren't stand-up comedians, you know what I mean?
But he kept doing it.
Yeah, well, he probably thinks he's a goddamn,
Right.
like, headliner.
He's just a stoner. You can tell he's the...
The fucking bear scene when he's in there and he's all strapped up and he's got the honey and the fish. And Johnny Knoxville's in the other room and he said, "Are you seriously allergic to bees?" he doesn't even answer. He's like, "You didn't even let me answer, dude. The bear is eating salmon off of his crotch." And he said, "Are you sure you're not allergic to bees?"
I love that the bear
I
used his
lost
claw
it.
to, like, pull
Yeah.
back and get more.
Oh, when it was gone, he was going in for that dick.
Yeah.
The lead man's going, "Bite that dick."
Yeah, yeah.
That was good.
You got a
John?
favorite line?
That was probably the bear scene was mine when he was like, "Am I finished? Is it over?" Because the trainer was like, "I gotta go and get the bear now."
Oh,
The
yeah.
bear was about to start biting shit.
Yeah.
He started taking his pants off.
He said, he's trying to bite my hand. He's trying to bite my hand. And he said, "Am I done? Is it over?" You can
That
tell
was
that dude
pure
was scared.
Yeah, they opened him up. They brought him out. He still didn't believe
Yeah.
anybody.
My man,
scared.
that bear went. Rawr. He got mad. He was like, "I need blood."
You saw the urgency with
Oh,
what
yeah,
those guys
yeah.
were moving.
Even when the guy came in, being what
A handler or something.
Yeah, an animal handler.
Yeah.
Steve Irwin, basically.
Yeah.
He was nervous about putting that fucking chain around. He came in and was like, "What? Here we are. You know me. Don't like me."
R.I.P.
There's
Steve.
more salmon out there.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Steve.
Ryan Dunn?
Steve. Oh,
And
Steve
Irwin.
You ever seen my Steve Irwin shirt?
No.
Got a Steve Irwin jumping on a pair of Crocs.
Crikey.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Not crocodiles.
Yes.
Those.
These. Would you change anything?
I would have shortened the beginning up a little bit.
Okay.
Simple, you want to add?
Nah.
He's already said it. It's already
I'm
over.
doing mine.
That was rewind.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
shortened the beginning scene up a little bit. Keep all like the explosions and shit in there, but just make it a little shorter so all those lightly comical scenes are like step by step. So as the dick bite comes, it's funny.
Yeah,
It's funnier.
the initial shock of the dick is funny,
Yeah.
but then it's over.
Yeah.
I don't need 10 more minutes of that shock of the
Right.
dick.
Yes, correct. You
Right.
don't need to keep panning out to him doing the thing with it. Once I realized he was doing it,
Yeah.
it's a funny concept.
Keep it going.
You know what I mean? Let's just I don't need to see army guys flying in and
Yeah.
landing and shit. I'm
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
Ho ho ho!
I think Chris said something about the new guys not being as involved with the public or something. I would have put the new people out there and let them prank the public a little bit. And I think that would have.
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
Everybody knows
Do you
the
think-
original Jackass cast now.
Do you think that the public scenes were staged?
I didn't get that. But
From what you said, it sounds like it could be the furniture store. I mean, you're not going to put.
The only way they could have done that is if they put an ad out saying they need temp employees to come work at a furniture store for a day.
There was literally a movie.
Because
no, the furniture store, the owners know.
Yeah.
Like they're in on it, but the employees don't. That's how
I
it
mean,
typically works.
if I'm working in a store that sells furniture and I come out and there's a big ass balloon bouncing thing in there in the middle of the store that was never there before that I know isn't a goddamn cushion,
Yeah.
and there's a guy above it randomly, I'm like,
Oh, you're saying the workers were temp employees?
yes, that's
Okay,
what I think.
okay.
That's what I think. Because
Yeah, maybe.
Because if you walk into work
New
on
employees,
Monday
sure.
and there's a bunch of brand new chairs and some jackass guys, and
Yeah.
you're like, I'm not sitting in those motherfuckers.
I mean,
It's been here before.
You'd be surprised, man. And Practical Joker's been getting away with it for like 10 seasons, you
It's a
know,
good show,
like,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they just, you'd be surprised. There's one episode where a guy describes the show to them in a
Yeah,
pawn
yeah,
shop.
And he couldn't pick them out.
Yeah. And then he's like, yeah, it's these guys right here.
What are you one of these? What are you one of these jokers?
Oh, but yeah. It
I'll
was,
give credit where credit's due. Breezy told a story to Eva one time that was the Lion King. And, like an entire story, but didn't use the names, and it was like, that was the Lion King.
Yeah, she was crying about a guy.
oh,
I said, "Do you think that's a bad story?" My friend, his family owned a real big business, and his dad died when he was young. Everyone wanted him to take it over. He was scared of the pressure, and he just kind of went down a dark path. Crazy thing is, he got his shit together, came back, and he wanted to take the business over, only to find out that his uncle was the one that killed his dad. She was crying, and I was like, "That's just a Lion King."
Oh, man. Oh, Eva. I'm so sorry he did that to you. Took advantage
That's
of you.
fantastic.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. I was drunk, and it just popped in my head.
And she
I was like,
rises-
I'll save her.
She probably stopped crying and laughed hysterically about
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch.
And that was before they did that on The Office.
Oh, do you want to go? Or you want me to go?
Yeah, I want to go. I want to go real quick.
She said,
She knows.
she knows.
I do. I like the public thing, and honestly, I was disappointed with the celebrities. MGK, you did your thing. Tyler the Entertainer. Whatever.
Tyler, the creator.
Megan Fox
Kyler.
too.
I'm not telling you, he's terrible.
All of them. Both of them? Good.
Megan the creator.
They at least were involved in some of the skits. But if you're going to come on here
Megan Fox.
as a celebrity,
MGK's guy.
as a celebrity, you have to be willing to take the abuse. Like, expect it. That's what this is.
I thought Tyler did a good job.
No,
Or
listen,
you said-
those two, I kudos. But who the hell were we talking about? The black guy?
Tyler Creator.
No, the one with the dreads.
Eric Andre.
Eric Andre. Be involved. Maybe you had skits that got cut,
Yeah.
but just be involved. Do something.
What is he from? Where have I seen
Oh,
that?
he's wild. He's got this crazy
Yeah,
talk
The
show.
$1 billion something show. He's got a bunch
He's
of
got
really
this
looks
crazy
amazing.
talk show where he's sitting there with T.I. and he pulls his penis out and he looks at T.I. and then they start jerking it. T.I.'s like, I'm not doing this.
Are you
He just
being,
gets up
are
and
you being
walks out.
serious? That actually happened?
Yeah.
Oh my
The
god.
dude's psycho. I would have expected
That's
some
the
of that.
guy who created the
Yeah.
show, the site E-Fuck.
Wow.
It's just wild.
What is there's something, oh man, I'm trying to remember the show that he like started on. Whatever.
Can I have that director's hat?
I'm about to,
Yeah, then do it.
oh.
That would have been my director's hat.
Ooh. I would have used the females more. like the girl you were talking about with the scorpion, like she's awesome.
Yeah.
She did one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree.
And like when you have women out there doing that shit, you open yourself up for like a lot more funny shit. Like with the scorpion, when it fell on her fucking boob, he's like, "Do I have your consent to take the scorpion off your boob?"
Yeah.
You have to say yes. Like I mean that's. I think that's great, and
Yeah.
I think that plays it like society now and all that shit. So I don't know. I would have used her at least, and the rest of them more.
Nude scenes.
Oh, she did do the thing too, where she like licked the electrical thing.
She was
Yeah,
a,
the mime
and
scene?
she was.
Yeah, the
She
mime
said,
scene.
"You gotta
Mime
lick the
scene.
electric lollipop." She went,
Yeah.
She kept on. And then Steve-O lost with a skateboard.
She said, I forgot I couldn't make any sounds.
That looked painful.
He said-
man. "Oof."
Hell
Pick
no.
it up.
But that's it.
All right, let's rate this mother effer.
Yeah. Go ahead, boys.
So, it sucks that we have to rate this on the scale with every movie we watch.
Well, John,
And not
that's the
less than
rules. Okay?
Pissed them off.
Yeah.
I pissed them off.
All right, we got now that we've had the review. I want to guess Ben's score before you guess.
Me too.
All right, here we go.
I
You
think-
can also guess Ben's score.
I think in honor of episode 69, this scale you guys got, it was a good movie. I don't know if it was the best Jackass movie, but it was a good movie. I'm going to go 6.9.
It's fantastic.
Beautiful.
Ooh,
6.9.
It's a fantastic score.
That's a good score.
and this good episode. Good call. Brought it all together.
I'm going
It's
to
right in there.
go
It's right in there.
7-3.
Okay.
Because I thought it was hilarious, and I definitely think that you should see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, dicks or not, I laughed almost the entire time.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. It's so creative, some of the stuff.
There's a couple like slow scenes, but not because they're not fun to watch. Like him getting shot in the water with the wings, or them, doing the thing into the sand. Like they weren't super funny, but they were like, oh my god. Or when he gets hit by the bull, like it's not really funny till you go over there and he's like snoring because he knocked himself out, broke a rib, broke his wrist. Like it's definitely worth a watch. I think theater or otherwise. And then I'll guess Ben's. Did you write it down?
I will.
Don't.
How are you gonna know he's not lying?
Okay, you can write it down. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
7.
Yeah, go 7-4.
Nice.
Right there.
Who did you go see it with?
2 coworkers.
Can I see
Let me see
your
this.
We we went to this Mexican
drinking?
place. I had 2 margaritas.
Is that I know that make you have more fun there.
I do think that helped me laugh.
But
along
now
the
that you're
way.
sober, has your score changed?
I think it's gone down slightly from when I
Down,
when
okay.
I first.
This is too high. But go.
Let me give me with the pen because I may have gone too low. I'm sitting here in my head. Okay.
John
Did you
said.
cross it out?
John,
No, I just adjusted.
John
my
said
score.
6-3,
6-3,
5-1.
6-4.
You said 5-4.
5-4.
6-5.
Okay.
6-5.
6-5.
Yeah.
So Ben really hated it. He just don't want y'all to know.
No, it's fine. Like,
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
It's a
fine.
6-5.
It's a good movie. Like,
Really enjoyed it.
but listen,
was
a good movie.
it was a good, and for what it is, that's exactly.
It's a very fair score for you.
Sure.
I
Thank you.
really expected it to be worse. When we first were watching it, we were like 3.
Early season hate.
So
Three something.
when we left the theater,
I said, what did I rate Green Knight? 3-2. Ben is
no,
gonna-
I wouldn't be vindictive like that.
Yeah.
Just to.
Well, it's like the same reason that I didn't completely shit on the Fast and the Furious. I knew the exact movie. I've
Yeah.
seen all of these. These. I knew what I didn't expect some fucking epic fucking.
Yeah.
I'd watch this over Fast and Furious. Not the first one, but
that.
the new ones.
I would probably not feel the need to rewatch this.
I wouldn't rewatch
anytime
either.
soon. I could watch this later. Now the good thing about Jackass is like I still watch that scene when they're blowing the horn on the golf course, and I laugh hysterically.
Oh,
at that
See,
shit
those are the
every
type of
time.
things that I wanted to see a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
of.
Did you drink when you watched this movie?
No,
Did you drink?
No.
I'm doing hard 75.
That's right.
75.
I didn't drink either.
I'd call it what I want.
Okay. So my buddy James, who was with us when we left, we were talking about it, and they knew I had to see it for this. They're like, so what's your review? What's your score? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't know. It's funny. Again, I'm still kind of like, I was like, maybe like 6,
Did you
9,
drive?
7, 1. No. Theater was right. We walked to it. It was
Okay.
right by the hotel.
Making sure, Ben.
And he's like, really, huh? James
You
like,
said 6'9"?
I said 6'9", 7'1". Yeah, and he goes, really? He's like, I feel like you got to take 0.1 off for every fucking dick we had to see.
Yeah.
So I got a 3. There's usually like 5 dicks in the closing scenes.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. But anyway, that's that. We're wrapped up on that.
Y'all should do some shots.
I mean,
Okay, we'll do a shot.
I was sick.
Man's gotta be able to 6.
I'd have a shot.
Whatever, shot.
Next week,
You boys do some shots.
are we doing the one you said?
I don't know. If
Are you,
anyone's going
will
to
you be able to
movies
see a movie in theaters? Okay. Death on... Is it Death on the Nile?
Yeah, Death on the Nile.
Death
Ooh,
on
Gal
the
Gadot.
Nile.
Yeah,
Yes.
Gadot's in there.
I love her.
It's a sequel to
Gal Gadot's the same
Murder
character.
on the Orient Express.
She's got an accent. When you have an accent, you're the same character.
She's so hot.
Yeah. It's a like murder mystery type, whodunit type thing, right?
Yeah.
First one was on a train. This one's on the Nile, apparently. On a boat. Is it on a boat?
It's on a boat.
Yeah.
When they were showing the preview, I was kind of thinking of the game Clue. I was like, yeah, it's kind of like it.
Jesus Christ.
It's going to make for good
What
camera.
do you like to drink?
Me?
Yeah.
Whatever they're drinking.
We have a
Chris, how did you get... Oh, I was like, no chance. I didn't see those. I was looking for the other ones.
some of
I was
this
like, how
Evan
did you
Williams
just
honey.
get freaking one shot glass out?
Ooh, the ninja.
I'm gonna drink this Gatorade.
You want that or no?
Yeah, that works.
But yeah, Death on the Nile is next week. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment, please. Let us know what you thought of Jackass. John, thanks for coming on. We appreciate you. Yes.
So next week we're going to do it all in one.
Yeah.
They'll record us over there doing the podcast. It'll be good. It's going to work out well.
I think so.
We'll shorten the
Considering
movie
also
reviews a
doing
little
it
bit.
Yeah.
live on my videoing live, so we can have people.
We'll
comment.
talk about that after because I
Yeah.
got some ideas for you.
Cool.
Why
That's
mine
it.
The idea is not to do it live.
To,
Spoiler.
what's his name? Ryan Dunn?
Ryan Dunn.
There we go.
R.I.P.
Ryan is done.
Way down there.
After March 17th,
Real talk for real movies, yeah, we'll listen. Real life on real hype, you feel different. Underrated, appreciated, or barely made it. You let us know at Law Bay, yeah, you really hate it. And Christmas like in the past, he thought it going better. And like Jess, it didn't show up and we don't let him. It's real talk, no theoretical, though it ain't invisible, man. It's so dependable, damn. You can't see him if it's dark or bright. Ask Chris with his Miller Lite. Or Blockbuster, it's so good, right? Candyman or Tony Dodd or Holy God. I mean the devil all the time, or at least a lot. Apocalypto, go against the grain like your boy Adam, who drink Jack like Jungle Land and Nick Mullins. Educators, tell us what you know about him. Is it bad or good like Peanut Butter Falcon? Special guests like Danny D and Dave Arnold. Let us look to the future, event horizon. In real life, the movie will never stop. Till it does, we drop and there's no getting up. Until then, subscribe and they let you know the tops. Only way to know for sure is to watch. So shut up and drink your pops, your soda and corn pops, and listen to the real life movie talk. I'm isolated like the lady in black, and I seek revenge for these movies that whack.